What up, great people? It's the Country CEO in the house, man, on a Monday morning, man. Look, it is a cool morning, um, but nevertheless, man, look, glad to be here, man. Look, got some game I want to share with you guys on this morning. It's not what I was going to do, but I'm going to do what I was going to do later for tomorrow and the rest of the week. All right, so look, guys, I've been presented with the opportunity to do wet batch. I think I've told you I've done wet batch before in the past, so I want to give you some game on wet batch. The positives, you can make that some hours with wet batch, uh, because of the process, right? So that was a good thing about it, man. We made time, especially summertime, 11, 12 hours, man. I love that part of it. And then even in the hot summer nights, it can be done at night. So the only other thing somebody asked me about this lately about this while I'm addressing this is gets to be a little nasty work, right? And so some of the things to watch out for, obviously, that some folks don't know, it's good to have those channel locks on your tailgate because I'm here to tell you. Matter of fact, most wet batch companies are going to tell you need channel locks on the gate. What is that, Country CEO? That's the little mechanism that if you should have little rings on the side of each side of the back of your bed where you can put that channel lock there and slide it through and then tighten it up. And what that does after you've gotten your load, you ain't got to worry about that gate popping open because with wet loads, if they slush back against that gate, that can pop that gate open, then you don't put concrete in the road. All right, seen it happen. All right, so most companies will require you to have that to prevent that. So that's something to look out for. One of the things I did not like about it is that oftentimes when backing down on the grade, that's what they call it, bagging down on the grade to dump, they would often bag you in the concrete of the previous load. I didn't like that because what that did was that put wet concrete on my brake cans, wet concrete on the rear end, and your suspension at the bottom down there. I just didn't like that, and of course your tires and in between your wheels, and so I hated that about it. But most companies, they allow you to wash out every 2 rounds. You can kind of get it off before it gets to get hard, right? Obviously, splashing when you get loaded. We let the tarp up to keep it from splashing forward on the truck. But you're going to get some splashes. Your mirrors, things like that. Just try to get it off best you can. But the best way we kept it off the truck was to put hydraulic oil all over the truck hood and everything with a sprayer. And what we found is that you could go days and it would not, you just say you'll have the splashes, but they wouldn't be hard. So it's nasty, but it'll keep you clean. Did you get that? It's nasty work, but in order that hydraulic oil able you to keep it clean when you're through and you get ready to clean and wash your truck up. Also, there's a concrete remover at these construction material stores that you can go get. It's acidic. It has got a lot of high acid content. You may want to cut it with soap and water. It'll get the acid off of there. But the soap and water is to keep your paint from fading on your truck after a while. A lot of acidic washing will fade the paint. All right, so that's wet batch game for you. All right, now, final game. I'm thinking about doing it again because I've turned down several jobs, missed out on several jobs I could have been doing because I don't fool with wet batch with my new trucks. But what I'm thinking about doing instead of selling my 19 Volvo, that's a good riding truck. I'm thinking about keeping that Volvo. It's hard, it's tough. That's the truck all the entry-level drivers start with me. So I'm thinking about going to keep that truck instead of sell it and use it for wet batch. And then I'm thinking about finding me an older truck. We call it a trash truck. No offense of an older truck being trash. That's not what I'm saying. But it's a truck in the sense that we're not worrying about resale. We're not worrying about anything of that nature. So we call it our trash truck. I'm thinking about buying one of them. See, can I find a good, cheap truck? You can't find a good, cheap truck if you get the mechanic to check it out real well and it's in good shape. And in that way, I got me 2 trucks that can do everything else, but they also be designated to do wet batch jobs, and I won't have to worry about turning down anything but my collar. Country CEO! Hit the like, subscribe, notification bell. Monday morning game for your mind. Comment. Let me know what you think about it. I'm gone.